Oh man, I don't know about this hurricane coming.
That looks like a joint, and it's either arm or leg bone.
This is just the beginning of a massive hurricane. I'm hiding under my blankets. The rain just won't stop. This is getting crazy.
The storms have finally stopped for the moment. And that's gonna give us a little time for actual hurricane preparation. Remember, I've never gone through a hurricane before, and frankly, all of my feathered friends here, they haven't either. I've got some huge concerns, and it's gonna be a huge learning curve. But we've got to prep, we've got to get prepared. I gotta tell you, I'm truly concerned about that right there, and I'm going to show you why here in just a moment. What we got to do first though is we actually have to take care of the animals. We found out we've got a rooster. So red right there is a rooster. There's Karen. Yep, I hear you, Karen. The biggest question I have is if I'm going through a Cat 1 hurricane, and that's what they're forecasting, a Cat 1 hurricane, what do I do with the animals? And if it's a hurricane where I have to evacuate, again, what do I do with the animals? Today, right now, what we're gonna do, hey babies. Karen, you are something else. You're always up in the action, aren't you, baby? What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna get them fed, and then we're gonna start the projects for hurricane preparation. I'm gonna feed the pigs first, and thanks to the melon woman, Mimi, our local resident melon lady and friend of What the Hale. She's just a neighbor right around the corner. She's given us so many melons for the pigs. We can't thank her enough. And the pigs are gonna get fed first. They're getting melons. Yeah, melons. Hey, the chickens might even get muffins. You never know. It could happen. I love it when all my friends follow. So what I've done is I've taken some of the melons from the back of the gator there, and I have the gate closed because the pigs actually have some friends coming really soon. So you can see here in the pig pen, the pigs right over here, they have shelter from the storm, okay? And there's side pieces in there as well, and there's areas that are open for airflow. The pigs right now are just having crazy fun with the watermelons. This is the wallowing hole right here. So that gets filled with water, and so does the water there. Now, some have said, oh my goodness, that water's not clean. They're pigs. They dig into the ground with their snout. And by the way, pigs and chickens, they need that sand. They need that dirt. It helps digest. So that's a good thing for them. That's what they do. They get snout right down into the ground, sand, dirt, the whole deal. The biggest question though is, do I leave the gate open? Because every morning I leave the gate open, and every night they come back, and they come back to bed for their dog treats. I say, back to your bed, and they all come scrambling in right into here, into their bed, and they get their dog treat. I've got to guess that for a hurricane and for evacuation, I just have to leave this gate open. They need to be able to forage. Remember, they're wild animals. God created the animals to survive and live without mankind feeding them watermelons. Now, it's really nice that they get the watermelons, and we love being able to feed them the watermelons, but if I have to evacuate, they're gonna have to be able to evacuate as well. I'll leave that gate open, and they'll be able to come in and out, in and out. They'll be able to go to shelter here. They'll also be able to go to shelter over there. You'll see the pole barn is over there, and I'll leave different areas. You see that bay and that bay, those are open. They'll be able to go into there for shelter as well, which they do often already. Chicken coop, gonna be a little bit of a different story. Now, I've got the water feeder right there, and they get water anywhere and everywhere else. Chicken coop, remember, Usually snakes are up here. That's what these high areas are for. The snakes, we've had 5 snakes in the past 2 days. And the reality of that is, I think God created them with the knowledge to know there is a storm a-coming. They're going high, and they're going really high. And the other thing they're going for is, oh, look at all those fresh eggs. Nice. But the chickens, they will always come and roost. Now remember, chickens, regardless whether it's a man-built coop or not, they are going to roost. And there are times where these chickens don't make it back into the coop and they jump right up into the trees and they roost. I think the safest thing to do, and this is just me, I think the safest thing, I'm asking, what do you think? I think the safest thing, what about you, sweetheart? That's sweetheart, she's such a sweetie. The safest thing to do, Chicken Little, that's my baby. That's George's baby too. And there's the rooster. The safest thing to do, hi baby. Hi baby. She's gonna go sit on the eggs. She's been brooding. Which is great because I got her back into the coop actually. See, I got her back into the coop laying again, those small ones. Those are her eggs. But the safest thing to probably do is not worry about the eggs, is to worry about the chickens being able to get out to feed on the land and to get water. So what I've done, and I hope it works, I just have a bungee right here, and I'm gonna bungee the door open. The danger, obviously, predators can get in. The safety part of it is the chickens can get in and out, and I'm gonna have to weigh the risk. All right, you hatch them eggs, baby. You hatch those, Chicken Little. One of the biggest concerns is making sure equipment isn't near any trees. There's a tractor. Yeah, that's the Hulk Smash. You can see right there, there's the Hulk Smash sign from Eva. But Hulk Smash is all the way over there. We've got to put things where things won't fall, and that even the gator. And the storms already have done damage. Remember, I spent $1,000 on solar lights, solar street lights. This one's already, because of the storms, pulling out of the tree. There are others that are just fine, like this one. But we've got to protect all of the property, all of the assets. Look at this, $25,000 gator. This is what happens when you have Camp Hales. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. The guys tried to duct tape it with black duct tape so that I wouldn't notice what happened. And oh my goodness. There's a lizard right there. And the lizard, that's not a Tic Tac. That little lizard actually laid an egg on the duct tape. All right, I have to pull that lizard off and save the egg. I can't believe that. Everything's going to higher ground because of the hurricane coming. I got the part for this. I wanted to fix this too. And then the gator will be parked right in there. And that's where all the animals already come in. They can come in here for shelter, come in here for shelter. And honestly, there's a bathroom. That sounds like an Egyptian is calling me. There's a bathroom right there too, so let's see what's going on. I think an Egyptian is calling. Let's see. Z hello? Z hello?
Did I catch you at the right time?
I'm filming. Anything you want to say to everybody as you're in Ohio, safe from this hurricane, and I'm trying to prepare and make sure that I don't die during the hurricane?
Yes, I thought you'd never ask.
Okay.
Here in Ohio, it's been high 70s, low 80s, beautiful and sunny. Glad to be back in Ohio.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, so I'm glad you really asked.
Oh man, within a moment's notice, the monsoon started up again. The chickens and ducks are all eating over there. I've got so much to do to prep. It's getting worse. It's getting harder. It's getting harder and harder. Oh man, I don't know about this hurricane coming. Moose seems to be safe again. What do you think, Fred? Yeah? Okay. We're gonna try going out there one more time. We gotta save ourselves from this hurricane.
One of the biggest issues, deadfall. Deadfall, which obviously comes from trees. See that there? It took me all day to put these lights up everywhere. There's one up in that tree as well. Had to trim everything, make sure they get light. And we have the camper as a 38-foot lacrosse luxury light, the touring edition. We've got it right underneath a giant tree. I put it under the tree on purpose, and I think you know that already. Trees provide shade, protection, but during a hurricane, that tree could do a ton of damage on a very expensive camper, and that's where we're living. Well, that's where I'm living right now. We got to go up top. We're going to see what we have to do to prep and prepare. In the few months we've been here already, you can already see, man, there's a tree there. These trees keep dropping branches. There's more branches over there, more over there. Look at this. Whoa, that's slick. I almost slipped right off with the algae. When this branch fell on the actual camper, it was in the middle of the night, scared the living daylights out of me. I left it here because I thought maybe it could protect that opening, and that's the shower opening, and that's another light opening right over there. That's the AC unit. One thing's for sure, the way that I parked this camper in here, we could walk out from the camper door right into the side house door. But this awning, that's not going to be able to stay any longer like that, or that thing's going to get ripped right off during all the hurricane winds. Getting the camper cleaned off and getting all the standing water off is a big deal. And it'll protect the camper's longevity. And, you know, I think we might just have to move the camper. This is where the big branch was. Look at this, right here, that branch is dead. I mean, that whole portion of the tree could come down right onto the camper. It's literally right over sky light and fan area. Looking for more deadfall. I think our best bet is I clean off the camper and I pull it straight out into that area, and a tree would literally have to uproot and fall over onto the camper to do any damage. Entire camper is cleaned off, minus the actual awning, and that'll clean off when I roll it up. But we got another major problem. We pull this out into the field. I'm just going to show you what the problem's going to be. Electric, that's a problem. See right there? The electric line feeds the camper. Water, that's another problem. See right here? We paid $20,000 to get clean, fresh water. And that goes from the city up front, 1,200 feet back here, into a filter, comes back out, and then feeds into the camper. Another filter here, and it gives us alkaline water. I pull this thing out into the field out there. I've got no utilities. Camper's a great camper, and I'm extremely grateful for it. It has met my needs over and over and over and over and over and over again. But the reality is this: 70-mile-an-hour plus winds. Who the Hales wants to have shelter in a tin box camper? Not me. Not only the animals at risk, honestly, even with pulling the camper forward into the field, I'm at tremendous risk. We'll get back to this, but before we do, I want you guys to guess who broke it. Camp Hales. Who did it? Guapo, Conky, Rob, or George? You know, your grandparents sent this feed for you, and you guys are kicking out all the sunflower seeds and eating all the mealworms instead. I guess, oh, look, the red ants are all over the seeds. They do not like the sunflower seeds. Note to self, no sunflower seeds for the chickens. None at all. We got to get Hulk Smash in a better place. We can't keep Hulk Smash up in all of these trees. I mean, look at all the broken branches up here. There are broken branches literally everywhere. So Hulk Smash has to go somewhere that's not in direct sunlight, but also has some covering. Unfortunately, Hawk Smash is bigger than the tractor that old man Clark, Mr. Clark, used to have. And so none of his overhangs are gonna work. I just gotta find a place where there's somewhat shelter and shade, and then also keeps away from any trees potentially falling down on Hawk Smash, because we're gonna need Hawk Smash and that rake right there, that grapple, to clean up the aftermath of the hurricane. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, show me what you got, girl. That's it, show me what you got, girl. All right, here we go. Reverse. We gotta get out of here. We definitely gotta get ourselves out of here and find somewhere new. Just don't know where yet. Maybe over there. Another problem as we have to prepare for the actual hurricane. One of the hydraulic lines has popped loose. Now, that's going to be important because it actually controls the up and down on the lift here. What you have to do is shut the whole tractor off, and you have to do all kinds of things like this. I think our guests are on the way to relieve that hydraulic line, and then even after you relieve that pressure, it is hard as hails to get that thing back on. I've got to get it on if we're going to use this tractor for hurricane cleanup. All right, I think I actually got it. It wasn't easy, but let's give it a try and see if we got it all right. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Does she tilt? Yep, she's tilting. That's good. Opening, closing, tilting down. And oh yeah, we got it. We got it. She's ready. She is ready for hurricane cleanup. Oh yeah. What I've decided to do is put the tractor right by the house. Now, the reality is the tractor was $45,000. The house is absolutely worthless. It has no value. Haven't even insured it because there's no value. It's coming down. There's holes in it everywhere. So if a tree falls, my hope is the house actually takes the tree and saves the tractor. Our guests are here. We gotta go let them in the gate. I got a feeling they're here for one thing and one thing only: to spoil those pigs before the huge storm. It's Adventures with the Hudsons. It's Grandma and Grandpa Hudson. I'm guessing you're here to spoil some pigs before a hurricane?
We are, and do you really think we're gonna get a bad hurricane?
I'm prepping for it, so I just figured you guys just want to take the grand pigs home with you?
Yeah, we're all gonna clean this all out and take them back with us and bring
And
them
we
back
have a container in here that we can put feed in, and they can eat on the way.
Jim, I know how much you love smoking bacon.
Oh yeah.
I
don't think we can smoke that bacon.
You gave me a bag of bacon yesterday at Robbie's at Get Swamped.
Do you have
And
any
it's gone
left?
already.
How long do you think it took for me to empty the bag on the way
You
home?
didn't make it home.
How
It
long
Half
did
of
it
the
take?
way, 30 minutes.
15 minutes, it was gone. It was gone in 15 minutes.
Good stuff, isn't it?
It was good.
We got more
More
plates.
license
Now,
plates.
explain where that one came off of.
That one right there?
Yes.
Them come off of Old Gray.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which is, I think that's the one you met.
Yep,
when
yep,
you met,
yep.
We met you.
Yeah, that'll look good on the house.
So,
Storage unit find.
Oh, I love it.
And this one is a very important one.
this is important to me.
This is her dad's.
Oh,
This was her
nice.
dad's.
My dad
So-
was a fisherman on Lake
Oh, I thought that
Erie.
said freshman.
Fisherman.
Okay, all right.
Fisherman.
Fisherman on Lake Erie.
Fisherman.
Dad
Wow.
had this on his car
Forever.
Nice.
forever, and then he wanted it up at Lake Erie, and it was in his shed. And when we had to close up his camper and everything's
Yeah,
gone,
yeah.
we kept the license plate, and it's been in our garage, but now it's going to be on your place.
Fisherman's better for shark fishing here in Florida,
That's
right?
right.
Grandpa Jim, you guys sent dog bones, no doubt about that. Look at that. I see something else in your hand.
We stopped at McDonald's. Hopefully they'll eat it.
These pigs will eat absolutely
They might
anything.
spit this out. It wasn't good.
I wouldn't spit it out. If I'll eat it, I know they'll eat it. These babies got a bunch of melons earlier. Oh, and now look at this. They're going to get a cheeseburger.
Oh,
'Cause you're my cheeseburger. Yeah, they make a mess. They make a mess, Grandma.
I think I'll let
Yep.
Jim give him the rest.
Come on.
You're my cheeseburger. I'll wait for you. Oh, I'll wait for you. You're my cheeseburger, my precious cheeseburger. I will wait for you. That little song brought to you by What the Hales. It'll be on the CD coming out soon. We promise. We promise. Oh, they're having so much fun with their grandparents. Look at that. Do they like the cheeseburger?
Oh my God, it's gone.
Oh, there it
Another
goes.
piece.
There it goes.
Gotten to just
Oh, they love it.
Feed their piggies.
That is such a good girl. Good babies. Go, wait, okay, you're destroying us right now. We are getting messy like pigs right now. They are so happy. Grandma and Grandpa Hudson had to go. You can hear the baby pigs actually squealing for them in the back. Please, Grandma, take us with you. There's a hurricane. One of the areas I am really concerned about is the creek. Let's go see what's happening back in the back with the creek. We just had another swell stop. Oh, look at all this. Holy cow, holy cow. I think it's safe to say the creek, even the trails, are completely flooded right now, going through. Oh my goodness, we're up to the fenders. We're up to the fenders. It's flooded for sure. There's mosquitoes everywhere. This is the bridge where the bridge usually is. Look at this. I've never seen it this high. Bridge is completely gone. Holy spider. That is a giant spider. There's bubbles over there. I just saw something splashing over there. My guess is gators. That would be my guess. There's stuff everywhere. There's literally stuff everywhere right now. Oh man. Is that what? Oh no, oh no, 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 no. That looks like another bone. That looks like another bone right there. All right, that video, I gotta make calls again. That video will be coming soon with the follow-up, and it looks like we're adding some new material to it. Yeah, that is, right? I can't touch it. That is. That looks like a joint, and it's either arm or leg bone. With all the constant rainfall, more bones are washing up, obviously. I have no idea what's going to happen once the hurricane hits. I'm kind of scared. I have a feeling the flooding back there is going to get worse and more bones are going to show up as well. The high level of the creek explains why we have 5 rat snakes that we've found in less than 24 hours. Yep, there's 5 heads there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not just going for the chicken eggs, they're going for high ground because the storm is coming. Speaking of high ground, the storms have busted that light out. I have to get up there and fix that before this hurricane comes. Here we go. You'll begin to see why we have to fix this. Oh man. Climbing with one hand and holding a camera with another, probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. But the strength of the storms has actually ripped this holder out of the tree. So what I'm gonna do is grab that out like so. We're gonna rebuild this part. Ain't gonna film that though. You're gonna see the end product of that. There you have it. My makeshift, making it straight to keep. See, it was angled down before, and that put all the weight, snapping it down in the storm. Now it's angled up, that takes the weight off of it. Now I gotta get a 6 to 7 foot pole out with all the weight, slide it in here. Last time I did that, it actually took me an hour to line it up because I'm 40 feet up in the air. The things I do for that George because she's scared of the dark. Well, I'm scared of her, that's why I do it. 2 hours later, and about 2 gallons of sweat, it's fixed. We got so much more to do before this hurricane hits, and we are running out of time. George, are you ready to see it?
I'm so ready.
And there it is. I fixed it. Now you can see everything. It's fixed. Are you happy?
This is just the beginning of a massive hurricane. I'm right in the path. This is just the beginning. Elsa is coming to get me.